Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will explain how my simple web chat application works. This project is built using PHP, HTML, JavaScript, and a text file to store messages. It uses PHP sessions to identify users and basic file handling to save chat messages. My project contains the following files: login.php, chat.ehp, read.php, send.php, messages.txt. Now I will explain each file one by one. Login.php. The file login.php handles the user login. First, it starts a session using session start. This allows the server to remember the user across different pages. When the form is submitted using the post method, the username entered by the user is stored in a session variable called session user. Then the user is redirected to chat.php. This file also contains an HTML form where the user types their name and clicks the Enter Chat button. So, login.php is responsible for showing the login form, creating the user session, redirecting to the chat page. Chat.ehp. The file chat.php is the main chat interface. It also starts a session and checks if the user is logged in. If there is no username stored in the session, the user is redirected back to login.php. This page contains JavaScript code with two main functions: load messages. This function sends a request to read.php using fetch, receives all messages from the server, displays them inside the chat box. This function runs every second using setInterval, which creates a simple real-time effect. Send message. This function reads the message from the input field, sends it to send.php using post, clears the input field after sending, so chat.php displays the chat interface, loads messages continuously, sends new messages to the server. Read.php. The file read.php reads all messages from the file messages.txt. It checks if the file exists, and if it does, reads its content using file getContents. Converts line breaks into HTML, BR tags using NLT Wober, sends the result back to the browser. This file does not show a web page. It only returns the chat messages as text. The file send.php saves new messages. It starts the session to access the username. When a message is received using post, it gets the username from the session. It gets the message from the form. It applies HTML special chars to prevent HTML injection. It builds one line with the current time, the username, the message. Then it appends this line to messages.txt using file put contents with the file append option. So, send.php receives messages, formats them, saves them to the text file. The file messages.txt works as a simple database. It stores all chat messages in plain text format. Each line contains the time, the username, the message. Every new message is added to the end of this file. How the system works. The user opens login.php, enters a username. The session is created. The user is redirected to chat.php. Messages are loaded from messages.txt using read.php. New messages are sent using send.php. Messages are stored. in messages.txt. This project is for educational purposes. It does not include password authentication, a database, advanced security, encryption. For a real production system, a database like MySQL and user authentication should be implemented. This project demonstrates how PHP sessions, JavaScript fetch, and file handling work together to create a simple web chat application. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe and leave a comment. See you in the next video.